Hi everybody. So after creating these pages and editing the videos and sharing them, and now recently watching Diane's videos where she's doing her nesting boxes, I'm in the mood to play with Dylusions again. So I just had this idea where I would like to do black and white stripes across the page, but then have a border that's color and then maybe stencil on that border. So I'm going to first tape off some stripes. Hi, voiceover Denise here. I decided to edit out part of the video because I had put down the tape, I had spaced it out, and then I realized that I should have painted the background white first. So then I removed the tape, painted the background white, and then put the tape down, and now I'm doing the black stripes. That was like 30 minutes of footage that I really didn't think needed to be tagged onto this video. So I thought I would just jump into the stripes being done. Also, along the outer edges, I have used Diane's long, weavy, like ruler acrylic block thing to draw waves as a border. Like you can really see it there on the bottom. Just wanted to point that out because as I go on, you will see that that was a whole thing, having a wavy border. And I'm just using a painter's tape like you would use on your walls. Okay, just wanted to let you in on that little bit of information, and we'll just get back to real-time Denise. Okay, I know it's not going to be perfect, but it should be decent. This is where I'm expecting the paint to be under it. Well, it's not as bad as I thought. It's not too bad. Cool. Now what color do I want the border? Part of me really wants to go with sunshine, pure sunshine, but That won't cover the black very well in those areas where I need to. I'm trying to think if there's a color that I could use that I don't use often. I was going to say Tangerine Dream, but then it's going to be very Halloween-y. Could go something totally different and do like chopped pesto. Then what color would I put on top of it? I don't know what color I would put on top of the green. I'm wanting to go bright. I don't want to go dark. I'm struggling. So I'm really wanting to go in the pinks and yellows and oranges. I'm gonna do bubblegum pink. It's a color I always used to do, but I haven't used it in a little bit, so I'm gonna use it. Because last time I used, oh, you haven't even seen. Oh no, I used Pink Flamingo and Cherry Pie. I made myself not use bubblegum pink, I think. All my foams are feeling a little firm. Again, it's definitely going to need more than one coat. But I love the color combo. Very high paint. was kind of fun. You have to admit it. I was trying not to, but I think I'm just going to need a little bit more. It's turning out different because I think it's because of the white paint that's underneath in some areas. So it's showing up differently. And I didn't do white over the entire thing, so you can tell in some areas it looks a little different. A part of me is really wanting, yeah, I'm going to do a third quick coat, but I'm going to dry this one first. I'm not going to do a thick final coat. I'll try not to anyway. Okay. Now what time is it? I think it's time for me to go upstairs and make supper. Yeah, I really should. Okay. I really wanted to get all the paint done before I did that, but I guess I can't. Or can we? I know, bad. I am gonna wait, and then I can try to decide between Tangerine Dream or Squeezed Orange. I'll give the paint time to really set in. Okay, I'll be back after supper. Okay, so it's well after supper, but I am just now coming down. I'm gonna go with Squeezed Orange because I feel like it'll show up more. I could be wrong, but I feel like it will against the bubblegum pink. And I'm going to use boulders. So I'm thinking I'll use a big stencil first, and then I might go in with a smaller one after in another color. Now I'm just going to let you know, just in case you're doing this too, you can see the pencil lines. Just in case that bugs you. I'm just noticing this here. I went too far with the pink, but So again, just in case it's not showing up, my paint is over on this side. I'm gonna try and do it so I don't have to try and work around these, that I can just do it, you know, in spots away from it. And this is gonna need a couple layers too. There's too much paint. So I'm just gonna maneuver it. Yeah, until I have way too much paint. We'll fix that up in the next layer. The fun thing where I'm not just doing it as is, we'll be trying to find the right circle to match it up when doing the second layer. That'll be fun. I feel like the paint is reacting weird. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the amount I'm using or it's just been too long so I don't remember how it behaves. I don't know. To find a match. Oh, this is going wonderfully. I don't drive myself crazy. I didn't turn this completely around, did I? And now I'm totally messed up. Okay, I'm just going to have to do each individual one or something because I'm going to go nuts. Can't even find one for that. keep feeling like it's this one because it has a bit of a straight edge, but then it goes down further. So I don't know. I don't like how it's covering. I don't know what's going on with it. It's like it doesn't want to lay down, like go on top properly. Just in case I didn't shake it enough. Finally. I'm not doing another coat no matter what because I find it a little frustrating. The way it's moving on top of the other paint, I don't like it. I use this one. Brush strokes. I'm going to use Peony Blush. I don't know what my... Yeah, I'm gonna need a new foam. Now, I put the Peony Blush paint on the craft mat over the bubblegum pink, so I don't know if we're gonna get like a mixture. See, this one's going on nice. Maybe it's just my squeezed orange or whatever color it was. Getting old baby. I want to get a black paint pen and just go around that inside perimeter. Use that one. So I'm kind of doing it twice just to make it a bit thicker. Cool. Okay, so I searched for some images off camera because all the collage is over here, so you wouldn't even see me sorting through it, and it's kind of boring. I wasn't testing out a whole bunch. I really love the combo of these legs with this and a head. Like, that is like so much attitude. I love it, but it's just too big. Like, I can't see me ever being able to use that combo because I don't do anything that big. But I love that combo. So maybe down the road I'll find the smaller pieces and do it, but it's not going to work on here. But I do love these legs. I know it's stripe on stripe, but whatever. I liked the size of this one, but I don't like the colors. Like, it's too drab, and then I kind of wonder if it's bit too big for the head. No, I do like the size. I really like the size. And I thought to brighten it up, well, for one, I was going to add this bit of green, and then I thought, well, I could do a few more strips in a few different colors. And then I could go in with a paint marker and color over something. But I don't know. It's just so drabby. Like, you know, with this. It has its place, it's just not on here. So then I thought, well, this is nice and bright. And I would still add the green, just for a pop of color. But then I wonder if it's a tiny bit too small. Then I thought I could add more height to it by adding more strips, so I could make it longer. I really feel like this one's out. It's just too drab. So then I'm also thinking, let me just grab a few. Not say I'm going to necessarily use the ones that I'm pulling out, but just to get an idea. I'm not seeing any wavy ones. I was thinking I would still add a border around the page, even though I did all this. I don't know. Where's a wavy one? Like, I mean, this color, it just blends in. I don't know. I don't know. Because the whole idea first, like in my head, I was thinking I was going to do this background, but also at the same time kind of ignore that I did it and collage as I normally would. But now I feel like as I'm picking out collage pieces, I'm kind of working with it and leaving this empty. And then I thought, well, it's lines. Like I could be doing like a huge quote in here and just collaging around the outside. So, decisions. I really like the look of this hand coming down. It looks like it wants to like grab something. So I thought about putting her here as well. And then it kind of looks like she's looking down on her and she's kind of looking up at her. And then, so maybe not strips, but finding little bits of something to add around the page. Because I don't know if I'm really liking the look of a straight border. Let's see. Okay, this is just bits and bobs, like different things. I don't know, like if I found little bits of odd things to put around. But I don't want them just like freestanding. Don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to find collage bits. So maybe I should stop trying to figure things out and just start gluing, and then it'll just all come together, right? It'll happen. I'm loving these legs. Now, where did I put Diane's glue? I'm really liking this glue for collage. It is awesome. I have that leftover bit of that purple border I did from one of the other videos. Could do that. adds a little bit. I think it's the way the feet are turned. That's why I love this. I tend to do that too. Turn my foot so I'm kind of like standing on the side of my foot. I know it's not good for me to be doing that, but it's a habit that I don't even realize I'm doing. Or if I moved it over too far. Okie dokie. Okay, so I find me cutting out shapes on camera is like, I feel like it must be torture for you guys. So comment your opinion, like, no need to be rude. Although very rarely is anybody ever rude. But comment if you want it kept in, if you want it sped up pretty quick, like the cutting part, but still leave it in, or just edit it out and like presto changeo, it's cut. Yeah, I like that there. Need to cut out the middles. Telling you, this island is the best thing. It's my like Mark, my husband, has made a lot of things for me. And everything is wonderful. But I think this island will always be my favorite. I think it's the first big thing. Yeah, it would be. It would be the first big thing he ever made for me for art storage. So I don't know. I mean, that might be partly the reason, but also, I mean, it's beautiful. Like, it was collaboration work because he did all the building and we designed it together, like figuring out how we wanted it to be. And then, so like I said, he built it, and then I did all the painting, which was not just simple painting on it, because I did like a distressed many like layers of different color. Like it has a, it looks like an old piece of furniture that have been painted different colors throughout the years, and then bits of those colors come through, but really it's only been painted the one time. And all the knobs, they were plain wooden knobs, and I hand painted a design on every single one. It was a labor of love, this island, for sure. And it's a lot of work every time it has to be moved. It has to be taken apart and put back together. And it's not just a simple procedure. And when, I don't think he's quite as bad as he used to be, but when he would build things, it's like if there was a tornado, you wanted to hide under something Mark built, because whatever he did, it wasn't going anywhere. Like if it was anchored to something, because he uses so many screws. At the old house, I always said, if there's any storm, we're all going out in the backyard and hiding under the deck. So that thing ain't going anywhere. Yeah, so don't have to worry about anything Mark builds falling apart. I love my island, and it's great. It is so good for storage. Like, it's so convenient. Like, this side is set up like everything I use pretty much at my fingertips. And my Dylusions drawer is like a dream. It needs to be reworked because, yeah, things change. Like first when it was made for her jars, and now she has little bottles, so it is different than first when it started out. But whenever I get into my new art room, I will do, when I get things really situated like how I want it, like I'll probably do 2 videos. I'll do like a tour of the space, and then I'll do another video at some point, like when I really get it situated, like showing you what's in the drawers of the island, like how I have everything set up. But we are a long ways away from that. That won't be anytime soon. I like that. I have a beaker spider. That might draw like a black line coming down. Kind of like that one there. Okay, I am going to go off camera and find a quote that I want to use. And drink some water. Try to wake up. And then we'll go from there. So I find all the quotes that I'm really liking are long. And I know this is a 2-pager, but some of them are really long. And I still worry about fitting them in. This one is long, but I do feel like I should be able to fit it in. Sometimes you just have to close your eyes, count to 10, take a deep breath, remind yourself that you wouldn't look good in prison stripes, and just smile at the dumbass and walk away. I thought it was kind of good because the page is striped, so I thought it would work. I'm nervous. I have to imaginary write it out sometimes. Oh, see, I don't know. It's so big. I feel like I should be able to make it fit. But I mean, sometimes I have a problem getting short quotes to fit. Ay, 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 ay. So I'm not going to be able to do anything too fancy for the writing. I'm going to have to keep it simple. I'm going for it. So nervous. Okay, I'm not going to talk so I can speed it up. Nervous. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I would have liked it so much better if I chose something smaller and did big lettering. Damn, I don't like it. I really, really don't. And I don't think a baby wipe will wipe it away either. Nope. Like, I seriously don't like it. I'm just gonna make a mess of it. Damn, damn, damn. Well, I gotta clean up the mess I made. I guess I'm just gonna have to make it look better. I knew when I was about here, it's like I couldn't stick to just the lines. And I was gonna have to write smaller, like, because I started out big. Like this first line, I thought I can do this. It's gonna fit, and then it was like, nope, no, it's not. And I was about here, and I knew I just did not like it. So I'm gonna go over it and try to thicken up the letters where I can, so they look prettier and not just like plain old writing. And then I'm gonna go back in with another color and outline them or something, like try to make them nicer. I'm not happy. Oh, I don't like it. I'm gonna shut up now because I'm not gonna have anything great to say. And plus it'll take, I won't be able to speed up the video. And it needs to be sped up. You don't need to listen to me whine. Okay, I still don't like it. But I'm going to wait for it to dry, and then I'm going to outline it. I'm not sure what color, but yeah. Grr. Okay. Okay, so now for the outline, I'm going to use a Papermate Inkjoy. It's a gel pen 0.7, and I'm going to outline all the letters. And again, I'm not going to talk because I can speed it up. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go around this one with a black because some of it goes over. The tips of these three fingers have gone numb. First it was just these two, and then at the very end this one started. Oh. Usually it's only a problem I have in the mornings. Like even like holding my fork and stuff. But it'll go away. So as I was outlining the letters, I noticed that I had an apostrophe in this word, and the words count. So when I was writing it out, I must have been thinking couldn't. That's the only thing I can see. So luckily, I just went over it with a black paint marker. Now the white, it's actually harder to cover up, but I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. Where I tried the baby wipe to get rid of things. I do like it a lot better with the quote outlined. I still wish I had chosen a shorter quote and did the letters bigger, but we can't change it. So at least by doing it this way and outlining it, I do like it more. So I feel like I want to add a little bit of color in here. I'm not sure with what though, like what color. Even though this is pink, I'm wanting to add pink here. It'll be a different color pink, so I feel like that goes better. And then contemplating on whether or not I want to change her hair color. Like this is also dark. But what color? I don't want it to do it blue or green. And I have pink and orange here. Then that is yellow. I'm running out of colors. A little bit of red down there. Could bring some red up top. Let's try it. I think it's going to show up a whole lot. That's awful. Oh my. Oops. Sorry, Courtney. Spider's going on. I was gonna do something over here. Oh, outline her lips. I just realized I'm wearing a black and white striped shirt. Ignore the paint and stuff on it. I thought that was funny. I thought I was going to add a lot more bits of collage, but I'm liking it like this. So I just realized I did not outline the hand. Can't outline everything else and then not do the hand. I'm not a fan of outlining, only because I tend to slip a lot and then go over the collaged image, as you saw me do when I was doing these pants. I mean, other than that, I like the way it looks. I don't feel like it's necessary. Like, sometimes it really helps the image stand out. I'm just always nervous doing it because, you know. Excuse my reach. I don't know if that's popping at all or not. I think it still looks a bit dull. I think I'm on a Dylusions kick. I feel like I want to make something else Dylusions. Just not sure what. I have one idea, like I'm really wanting to do, but I feel like it should be a class and not a YouTube video. And it would be fun. Okay. Trying to move things away a bit so you can have a better look. Less distractions. How's that? I like it. Especially when I look up at the camera. So, while I may regret how I did this, I still, like, overall, I like it. I'm sure down the road I'll forget that I didn't like it. So that is it. A third video for you guys of doing Dylusions, and I get the feeling there might be a fifth and a sixth. So I know some of you are glad that I am doing Dylusions play again, because that's the whole reason why you subscribe to me, so I know I'm making you guys happy. But hopefully others are happy too. Like I said, I go through phases, and right now I think I'm in a Dylusions phase, so enjoy it while it lasts. Bye everybody.